Welcome to Cavan TV's News and Views, and I'm Áine Duffy. A great busy day in Cavan Town today. If you're a book person and you like to get out and about and meet people high-profile people from RTE, this is your day.
How are you? What's your name now?
My name is Sean.
Sean.
Leo.
Leo. Great.
Leo has been in the park because I'm originally a Kerry woman. So we brought him down. We didn't stay because we might wreck the place.
Yeah.
We did call him.
Yeah.
I'm from Castlemaine in Kerry.
Castlemaine.
Yes.
Yeah,
I remember you coming as a young fella in the Kerry man to Kerry
yeah?
when I was a teenager all those years ago.
How you roll? So you're big out now, yeah. So now, I'm going to say,
These guys wrote one bunch in school about 2 months ago.
you did?
So we brought it out to the woodwork for 2 years.
Yeah. All right, are you going to say? I didn't get quiet now, everybody. Listen up, we have a poem written about me. Can you believe? All right? Yeah. Now, off you go, boys. You're great.
This poem's called Francis Brennan. It's about the man himself.
Right.
He has a Kerry accent. His name's not Kevin Burgess. He's on a show on RTE, on a show called
At Your Service. His name's not Pascal Donahue, it's not Jerry Adams. Neither is it Dave Lime or even Jeff McCann.
He likes hotels full of vines and is very fond of rosé wine. He gives out stick to some hotels, but really likes some of the smells.
Why would his first name be Senan? Well, he's the one and only Francis Brennan.
Did you win the prize?
Well, it wasn't really prized, but
Yeah.
Oh,
They'll tell their teacher Monday morning she'll be well impressed.
we
if they
have to
got
get
the
now a really
medal
good
for her.
photograph. Okay,
Thank you.
so now who's sitting? I don't know the back sheet.
we're trying to do a limerick on Pascal Donahue.
Oh, are you? What's the name? You're picking them up. Now, who's this for? For Granny or anything?
Yes, it's for Nana and Kerry.
Nana and Kerry.
Nana
All right.
and Kerry.
And what did they?
Well done, Francis. Wow, what an afternoon here in the Crannog Book Shop in Cavan Town.
Absolutely.
My goodness, you are so popular and so well loved. It is unreal. Men, women and children.
I was really surprised. I mean, it's a huge crowd. And then we go uptown to do the lights, and I think the whole of Cavan turned out.
It was a bit like, it was Francis mania really, folks.
Well, we wouldn't say
He
that.
had to say, please, clear the streets
But you know
till we get up.
what's nice about us here is that I cover a lot of age groups. You'd be surprised now.
Yes,
The
I saw
youngsters,
that today.
yeah, the 12 and 14-year-olds love the book and they read it, okay, and then they watch the television with their mum and dads, which is nice because there's very few programmes on Irish television that cover all aspects.
That
All
a
right?
family can sit down
Yeah.
together and watch. And obviously, we've seen here today, yours is obviously one of them.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And you know, I mean, I was saying to one of them in the street there when I was going up with Santi in the lawnmower, was it?
No, it was a train.
Oh, sorry, train. Yeah. Right. Okay, I'm only joking. No, it's great to see it and have it. It's marvellous. Okay. What you call it, when I was going up town, it's like 18, 20-year-olds would be as interested in getting a photograph and a chat as a 12-year-old as a granny. Isn't it interesting?
Well,
I
to
find
be-
that surprising myself.
Well done, Francis. And to say I've been in Cavan for many years, and I've never seen such excitement in the run up to Christmas, honestly and really, except when the Flower was here a few years ago. Fantastic, well done, Francis. I have to say to you, obvious from today, people love you. You saw those children did the little poem to you.
Great.
We have that on camera. We'll do the link up and we'll send it to you.
Oh,
Yeah,
you do,
we will
would you?
do. We will do that for you, no bother.
Marvellous.
And of course, we didn't know which was the real Francis on Mario Rosenstock last week.
Yeah. Mario, my mother said, would you do it again? I don't think I'd do it again, but I held my own. I didn't do too bad now, because he's a devil. He could have you anywhere in a flash and you'd be completely tongue-tied and
But
embarrassed.
seriously,
and all
on a
the rest.
serious note, you seemed at ease with it, though.
Yeah, right. I went in saying I'm not even going to think about it till I'm doing it, and I'm quick with the head, and I was able to keep ahead of him as long as I was able to, because he's fierce quick too. But as long as we didn't go into the wrong country, because you could go into the wrong country now and you'd be talking about something you wouldn't want to be talking about at all. So we got away with it, but it was a bit of fun. Listen, if you can't laugh at yourself, and I'm doing Ross and Arun now in the coming weeks, all right?
So I heard you say,
Yeah.
and you've also got your program coming out, and which will be out on Christmas Day.
Oh yeah,
Tell us
that's
about
right.
that.
I just finished that last night. Okay, we're doing what do you call it? We're doing Christmas dinner. No, for Penny Dinners is the name of the charity, and it's in Cork, and they serve 1,800 meals a week, which is brilliant. The place was there since 1910, and it really was 1910, and we blew it out, put new roof on it, all new, everything insulated, new floors, whole new kitchen, whole new dining room, and it looked fantastic. And you know, as a charity, they don't get any state funding, they never did, all right? So it's all voluntary, but Cork people, they were fantastic. Like, we didn't pay for anything, and we got cookers, and we got roofs, and we got flooring, and we got, you know, everything. It's like, people are great, and McCrew Motors gave us a car, a van for them.
Fantastic.
You know, a brand new van. I mean, well, it was great. Now, you know, it's great. And I suppose John and I, we're lucky that we have the power to sort of gel things. You know. Now, it's not that I did any painting. I didn't, as it happened, but
Francis, it does go back to you. You've seen it today. Wherever you go, you are such a happy person yourself. And of course, your book is Francis Brennan's Guide to Happiness. Fantastic, so appropriate. But I've just watched you there. We've watched you for the last couple of hours signing books. And what is the secret? You just like people, and you treat them with respect, and you're nice to them, and you're just yourself.
Well, my father was a grocer, so I'm behind the counter since I was 8 or 9 years of age. I suppose I can read people very quick, right? Which is a good yeah. Well, listen. I was talking to a lady here this morning that has trouble, and I thought, oh no. And then I was talking to a lady last week in the book, because it came up in the book actually as a comment after the book. This woman said to me, she read the book and she still thought, oh no, I feel down at times. I said, excuse me now, stop for a second. I said, this is now a month ago. It's now 6 weeks to Christmas, is it, or 5 weeks, whatever it is. Right? I said to her, listen here now. I said, we need to find something good in your life that's going to happen. Right? I said, like, have you a daughter's 21st birthday, or are you going on a holiday, or you're going to be baking Christmas cakes, or something exciting? She says, oh no. She says, my sister's coming home from Australia. Oh my goodness me, says I. After how long? 15 years. And where's she staying with you? Oh, here, says I. Down to Penny's or Dunn's there quick, and buy 2 lovely cushions. Throw them on the bed. Put a new vase on in the room. Get the room all, it'll take ages to get the room all decorated. You'll be delighted with it. And then when she comes home, have a cake baked for her and a sign up, happy home, or whatever it is. She's here with you for the whole month of December. When's she going back? The 7th of January, she said, all right. I said, marvellous. I said, then you can have all the memories of our time here, and suddenly it'll be March and April, and the sun will be shining, and you'll be off again. And you know, she says,
Francis, is that something you do in your own life? Do you know you're happy all the time? You're happy, but we can't be happy all the time. So is that something you do in your own life?
No, people say that you can't be happy all the time, but I am. I'm never down. Now, of course, I wouldn't let myself ever have time to be down. All right, I don't know. I was never down, really. I always remember when I was in hospital as a kid. I was about 9 or 10, and I was in the Mater in Dublin, and I remember that I had a big operation on my leg, and it was killing me. The pain was terrible, but I didn't want to disturb the nurse because it was dark, and I thought I wouldn't disturb her. And I was always like that. I just keep everything to myself like that, and I just get on with it. You know what I mean? And I'm lucky that I suppose it's kind of a blessing. You know, in the hotel business, we have 72 staff now in Kenmare, and one of the girls there is one of those person like myself. She just brings happiness wherever she goes, and when she comes to work in the morning, everybody's delighted.
So folks out there, you can do that. You can come in with a big bright smile on your face, and maybe just that, and saying hi and see how are you doing today. We'll cheer up somebody today. I haven't seen Francis Brennan just in action talking to people. He certainly does cheer up people. And Francis, okay, we're out there, Cavan TV. Have you a little message there for people of Ireland for Christmas to cheer themselves up, to keep themselves happy?
It was a fierce wet day, wasn't it?
It was a horrible day. But look at how happy the people were.
Stay with me now. Fierce wet day. The sort of day where you say, oh, I won't go out. We have a waterfall in Kerry called Gleninch Quinn. It's huge now, to be quite honest, right? And when it rains, it thunders. And when it rains, mums and dads look at me in the foyer at the hotel and they think, oh, it's a wet day, what are we going to do? We have 12 sets of Wellingtons in the front hall. I make them get into a set of Wellingtons, I put on the raincoats, and off they go. And the kids come back so excited, because to them it's like Niagara. And without rain, we wouldn't have the Niagara, and we wouldn't have the Gleninch Quinn waterfall. So always think of the bright side, even when it's raining.
Okay, thank you so much. Well, there's a message in that. Francis, you're an absolute treat. You're gorgeous. You're lovely. Thank you for talking to us on Cavan TV. The very best of luck with your programmes coming out, and thank you for talking to us.
Thank you very much, and a happy Christmas to you all up here.
Thank you.